7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series Sunday Night Baseball. Today we have a good one for you. We have the Oakland A's facing off against the Anaheim Angels in Anaheim. Good pitching matchup tonight as well. We got Jesse Hahn, who's 3-5 with a 4.37 ERA, going up against Jared Weaver. Weaver not having a normal Jared Weaver season, but he's still 5-4 with a 3.05 ERA, so he's not pitching horribly. And just give you a little background on this here, we got the Athletics, who are sitting in the top wild card spot currently, tied with Blue Jays, and the Angels just sitting a game back on the Blue Jays in the wild card. So some early playoff implications here, but I'm going to go ahead and play as the A's. Just kind of like their lineup a little bit better, a little bit more of a challenge too, and I don't like pitching with Jared Weaver. I pitched with him one time and I pitched absolutely horrible. I believe that was the Colorado Anaheim game in Anaheim, and Jared Weaver, I just pitched horrible with him. I pitched much better with Jesse Hahn, so hopefully this will be a good game. It was definitely a good game the last time I played with the A's. Even though I lost 2-0, pitched real well, and I just couldn't get their offense going. So now I got to work on getting their offense going. But the A's are a good contact hitting ball club, although they are now without Ben Zobrist for the next month to 2 months, as he's out with, I think it was a broken hand. Yeah, it's a fractured hand. Yes. So that takes a little bit of the punch out of their offense, but still a good matchup nonetheless. I do have to pitch against Albert Pujols in a very tough Angels lineup. But let's go ahead and get into this ball game here. Like I said, I'm going to be the Athletics. We'll go ahead and wear those. I don't really care usually what uniforms we wear. And then we got some guys here that need days off. We got Ike Davis, oh, he's good. Josh Reddick could use a day off, so Craig Gentry will get out there. Reddick's been cold anyway, so it's probably a good thing to get him out of the lineup, get him a day off. And then Marcus Semien doesn't have anybody to cover for him, so I mean, unless one of these other guys can play there. I don't know what Reddick plays. He plays outfield. Kahan plays third. Brett Lowry. Oh, Brett Lowry can play second base, and I think Sogard can play shortstop. We can move people around here. Lowry can play second. Sogard can play for Semien, and then get Kahan in there. Get somebody else in there. You know, keep this lineup fresh. You don't want a tired lineup out there. We'll go ahead out there with this lineup, and we'll go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at Angel Stadium in Anaheim. And I'll be back after the game, guys. I got a little tongue twisted there.
From home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett.
Counting down to first pitch in Southern California. It's the A's and the Angels, and it's coming up next. Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Welcome back to A's Baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this 3-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. As 2012 AL Manager of the Year Bob Melvin aligns his guys this way. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, matching up against a good one in Jared Weaver. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. And there you see Coco Crisp now as he stands in to get this one underway. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. It's always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Eric Sogard will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And Weaver goes to first here, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball, got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, one gone. Billy Butler will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first offering. And there goes Coco. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it won't be in time. A stolen base for Coco Crisp.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
He waits. Now the pitch. And the 0-1 is hit on the ground for Ibar at short. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Craig Gentry will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. You can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
From the stretch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Stephen Vogt will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled back. He's set. Now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And you get a look there at Mike Scioscia's starting lineup for the Angels as they'll line up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Eric Ibar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Halo, the shortstop, Eric Ibar.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. David Freese will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
0 for 3 yesterday. 0 for 4 on Friday. He could use a good at-bat here.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0 pitch. There goes Ibar. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Gentry is there, and he has it for the out. Mike Trout will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a look there at the American League leaders in that batting race. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
In there, 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off-speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Ready with the 2-1. Runner goes for second. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Albert Pujols will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here, as you see the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. First pitch coming. Runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second, and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Brett Laurie will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Second baseman, Brett Laurie.
First offering on the way. And there's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Weaver gets ahead.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. There's Ibar. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Ike Davis will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming. Now a drive that'll carry over the head of Ibar into left center, a base hit. Long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Stepping in now, number 20, as Weaver's going to jump ahead of him with strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. One there. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Well, I think it's always disappointing when you have a first and third situation and hit into a double play, but at least you do get that first run on the board, so they get their starter the early lead.
Here is Sam Fuld now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
You'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
One on the way. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 1-0. Albert Pujols will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the first offering. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. One strike to Pujols. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Yeah. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here we go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Matt Joyce will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Here's the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Josh Rutledge will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Pitch on the way. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Coco Crisp will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Center fielder, Coco Crisp.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. 1 away here to begin the third. Sunday Night Baseball here on the show. More baseball, of course, coming up this week as you get a look at our upcoming schedule for the week ahead. Eric Sogard will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Calhoun will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Billy Butler will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Joyce is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So a good inning there for Jared Weaver. His club trails 1-0. Number 8 will dig in here.
Leading off for the Halo. Second baseman, number 8.
Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see He's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Hey, guys, if you want to make sure your hitting coach keeps his job for another season, you got to have a few more at-bats like this. I mean, this is exactly what they're preaching to you every day down there in the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Stay behind the ball. Here, he just lets this one travel deep. He gets his arms through, lets the barrel drag a little bit, and then just inside outs this thing right off the right center field wall. Boy, that's strong.
Chris Iannetta get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game at 1-1. Cole Calhoun will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so. You see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on the way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Stay out of the double play already.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's Sogard for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. They're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Eric Ibar will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And here's the first pitch. Up and in for ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
The 1-0. He's running towards second, and this is fouled straight back. The 1-1 goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Let's go, Angel. All right, Angel.
2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Yeah.
Full count pitch on its way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Hold is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
David Freese will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Pause, now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Craig Gentry will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 40, Craig Gentry.
First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, not only are these guys not getting on base, they're not even getting off any good swings. That's the swing of a guy who's really out to sea right there.
The pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there, both guys are living in the 90s, but in vastly different parts of town. 97 versus an even 90 miles an hour. Stephen Vogt will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Moving to his left is Ibar. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Brett Laurie will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now he stays on the 0-2 pitch and cracks this one into right center. That's down for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Ike Davis will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And he drops that one in for strike 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And Ivar will make the catch to retire the side. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. First pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
And with 1 away now, we'll see Albert Pujols hit with the bases empty. Now the first pitch. He's a bit out in front here as he hammers that pitch to deep left field, but it'll wind up a foul ball, a souvenir. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And Albert couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Here we go.
Full count, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Here's the full count offering. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. And to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Here's Matt Joyce now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 20. He's got it, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Number 20 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The Athletics, third baseman, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the pitch. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here is Sam Fold now. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Coco Crisp will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here's the first offering. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Eric Sogard will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the DH, Billy Butler. And a drive out to deep right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Now the relay home. It's not in time. A 3rd run will score, and they've broken through to take a 3-run lead.
Big swing of the bat right there. He's right on this pitch. You see this ball get down and get to the wall, and at that point, it's off to the races. He's going to wind up driving everybody home with a 3-run double.
Here's Craig Gentry as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. A stab, and he's got it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-1. Josh Rutledge will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the throw is right over the head of Davis at first base.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning. And maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, they figured out the whole get him on and get him over parts. Now with 1 away, they've got 2 shots at the get him in part. Nice job here to steer that one to the right side.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And this will be fouled away. He's ready now. The pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. (1-0). Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. So 1-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You've got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Eric Ibar will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the first pitch. Sliced down the left side, but fouled. He's set, now the pitch. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 4 and the Angels 2. Fernando Salas will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Brett Lawrie will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Brett Lawrie.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now here it comes. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Whoa, Bucklinski!
And the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
First baseman number 17,
Ike Davis will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Number 20 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here it comes. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. Now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. One, 2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. A's are gone in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. David Freese will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
We see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a... He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here we go.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Yeah, a little surprising here. That was not an easy chance moving toward the line, but it shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. He just lets the ball go right past him.
Mike Trout will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Albert Pujols will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
Keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
First pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you...
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This is foul right side. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Matt Joyce coming now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Pause, now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Sam Fuld will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 23, Sam Fuld.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coco Crisp will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The pitch. Ibar at short. On to first, and Coco's gone for the second out.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row. Giving him a real lift out there.
Eric Sogard will stand in. He popped out in his last time. First pitch coming. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive. But there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw. So that'll be scored an infield single.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And he's got himself a base hit. And now third base coach Mike Gallego's going to windmill him on home. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
Craig Gentry will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Don't let him score.
First pitch coming. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Let's get him out.
He's set. Now the pitch. In the air to right center. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 Oakland. Evan Scribner will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Evan Scribner.
Josh Rutledge will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Josh Rutledge.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Number 8 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. First offering on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That's hard hit back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw on to Davis at first, and there's out number 2. Chris Iannetta will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander out of Long Beach State, Cesar Ramos, that gets the call. Stephen Vogt will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Here's a 1-0. Ibar at short. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Brett Laurie will step in, a groundout victim as last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard towards short. There's Ibar. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Ike Davis now. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Trout is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They're still out in front, 5-2. Cole Calhoun will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tyler Clippard is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
Cole Calhoun will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Eric Ibar will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
When you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning, the further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He waits, now the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Come on, make them earn it.
Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, this is a matter of just overthrowing that curveball. This one's going to be about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, there's no shot to get him down at second base.
One out and a runner on second base. So 1-2 with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They trail 5-2. Number 20 will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Baseman, number 20.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Sam Fuld will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Coco Crisp will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. Oh, he waits that one out perfectly as this ball's drilled into left center field. Coco's around first, on his way to second now. Around second now, heading for third.
Now batting.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Here's Eric Sogard. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Albert Pujols will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Sean Doolittle is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the A's, number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Albert Pujols will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
First baseman, Albert.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
1 strike to Pujols. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. He'll try again 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Here's another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he's safe.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Matt Joyce will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Need a base hit here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Josh Rutledge will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Number 8 is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Knock it out of here.
Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
You've got the power, you've got the respect. You've got the power, you've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here, 5-2. Good night from Anaheim.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics.
That is extreme.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, that was honestly, I think that was a pretty good game. Not gonna lie. I mean, I personally think I played pretty well in that ball game there, as I was able to help the Oakland Athletics take 2 of 3 from their division rival, the Anaheim Angels. They took the last 2 games of that series, the Saturday and the Sunday games. Really good pitching performance from Jesse Hahn. A couple hiccups along the way, but all in all, the one run was not his fault. But the other one he gave up fair and square. It was the double by Featherston, and then the single by another to drive in Featherston. Pretty sure I could have had Featherston at the plate on that one, but a bad throw from Curtis Gentry cost that run right there. Also, well, Iannetta hit. The thing was, Iannetta hit it too hard. You always can't think of a guy hitting the ball too hard, but he did hit the ball too hard in that situation. Plus, the outfield was playing a little bit more in than they normally do. I'm not sure the reason for that, maybe because of the person at the plate. It was Iannetta at the plate. Although Iannetta does have some pop in his bat. But overall, Billy Butler tore up the Angels today as he was able to drive in 4 of the 5 runs. He may have had. I know for sure he had four RBIs in this ball game, as he was able to hit a 3-run bases clearing double off of Jared Weaver, which ultimately knocked Weaver out of the game, and then also hit a RBI double in his next at bat as well. Both pitches were grooved, and he just belted it into the right center field gap with authority. As Marv Albert said, he put some authority into that one. It might be Gary Thorne or Vern Lundquist. That's who it was. If anybody ever played NBA Live '97, I know that's dating myself a little bit there. Shoot, that's what, almost 20 years ago, 18 years ago. So, yeah, kind of dating myself with that. But All in all, good game. It's what I always shoot for on the Sunday night baseball game and then the Tuesday showdown are good baseball games. I like to see close games, and I'm sure you guys do too. Everybody likes to watch a close baseball game, any baseball fan, even if it's not teams that they want to see. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of MLB 15, the show, Sunday Night Baseball, part of our Road to the Show series. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life Around Sports Gaming, and then also on subscribe to us on YouTube as well. All the videos get posted up there on YouTube, so be sure to check it out. And that profile is Life Around Sports Gaming Network. And then also don't forget to check out our Twitter page. We post news about all the goings-ons here at Life Around Sports Gaming. That one is at LRSGN. So be sure to check that out as well. Next Tuesday, the Tuesday showdown, which will end up getting played. What is today? Friday. Technically it's Saturday. But Sunday, Tuesday. It'll actually be on Tuesday this week. That will be. Let me just double check my my list here. It's going to be the Dodgers and the Rangers from Globe Life Park in Arlington. So be sure to check that out. Not sure who the probables are. I can double check for you guys real quick. We can check and see who the probables for that ball game are. That is going to be part of the home and home series that every Major League Baseball team is doing for the next 4 games coming up. So you'll see in our Road to the Show, our Road to the World Series, I will be playing a home and home with Cleveland, and King Rouse will be playing a home and home with Pittsburgh. So be sure to check that out. Those games will be played over the course of the next, I'd say probably the next week, because we also have our primetime games that we throw in there. The Saturday Showcase, the Sunday Night Baseball game, and the Tuesday Showdown. But I'll let you know that pitching matchup for the Tuesday Showdown this week is going to be Ross Detweiler versus Brett Anderson. So a good pitching matchup. Ross Detweiler's ERA record doesn't look too pretty, but he's had a decent season. But he is hittable. Whereas Brett Anderson has been having a really good season with 6-1, 2.78 ERA. So be sure to check that out. Coming up this Tuesday on LRSGN here on Twitch, and then it'll be up later that week on YouTube. So be sure to check that out if you missed it. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys be sure to keep it real.